She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing some custom ombre knotless box braids using my custom hair blend fall. And so starting out, I'm taking this expression braiding hair and I am cutting it into 4 sections, meaning that I'm cutting it twice. So I cut it once down the middle and then took those 2 halves and cut them again down the middle to get 4 sections. And then I'm taking the sections that I cut and I'm just tapering, so I'm stretching them out to have it be feathered. And then for the color that I'm using, again, I'm using my custom hair blend fall. And if you want to see how I blended it, or if you want to see the colors that I used to achieve this, the video to this hair blend will be down in the description, so you'll have to go and check that out. If you're interested in purchasing this blend, it is available on my website. The link to my website is also down in the description. So I'm going to show you guys the process of me doing these ombre, these custom ombre knotless box braids using this custom color hair blend. So this will be another video that I will be able to add to the hair blends braided playlist that I've already started, which that playlist just shows the different hair blends that I've created braided up in a protected style, like knotless box braids, feed-in braids, ponytail braids, just different hairstyles. You get to see what my blends look like once they're actually braided up. And then if you're interested in seeing all the other blends that I've done, there's a separate playlist that'll show all of the blends that I've blended on this channel. So I'll leave those 2 playlists down in the description if you guys are interested in seeing that. For the custom ombre look, I'm going to start the knotless braids out with using the braiding hair color number 2. And then once I get towards the bottom, I'm then going to add in the fall braiding hair to that. And I'm gonna add in that that color right before the braids start to thin out. So you don't want your braids to change in the size, basically, or the thickness before you add in your next color. So make sure that it is a smooth transition, that you're adding in the second color right before it starts to get thin. Hopefully that makes sense. I do have a separate video on how you can add in the braiding hair, and I'll link that. I'll link it right here. I'll also link it down in the description. But I'm actually using, I use 2 of the 3 methods that I know, and I just go back and forth, and I'm just doing what feels comfortable at the time. But you can check out that separate video that I have, and you can try those 3 different methods that I show to see which method you feel comfortable with, which one works for you, in order to add braiding hair to extend the length. When I added in the second color, you can see that I didn't tuck the color number 2 right away. You can still see that it shows through, both colors show through for a little bit before I start to tuck and only show the color fall, or the orange color. I like it to have a smooth transition, or a smooth ombre transition, rather than a harsh one. So that's why I did it like that. Now you can absolutely add in your second color and then immediately start to tuck it if you prefer it to look, if you prefer the ombre transition to look like that. Since I cut up the color number 2 into 4 sections, I only needed to use 1 pack of that, and I didn't use the whole pack. And then for the fall braiding hair blend, I used, I believe, 3 packs of that. So that's how much hair that I used for this style. For those who are interested, I did 6 rows total. So she has 2 rows in the back behind her ear, and then she has 4 rows above her ear. So yeah, 6 rows total, and I think that's pretty much all that I have to really explain about this video. It's pretty self-explanatory if you watch. I think the hardest part is just making sure that your transitioning is smooth and making sure that your braids are not getting thin before you add your second color, because once you add that second color, the braid will thicken up again. So you kind of just got to be careful and add little pieces at a time. And again, make sure that when you're adding your pieces that your consistency or your thickness of your braid is staying the same until you get to where you don't need to add in any more hair, so it can just thin out naturally. I think that's the hardest part. The next part is just making sure that your ombre transition is smooth. Like as I explained, if you want a harsh transition, the hard part would be tucking the hair immediately after you add in that second color. And I think if you do a more smooth transition, it'll be easier because you don't even have to worry about tucking the hair right away. And then once you get further down the color, the first color, you won't have as much of that color to have to tuck, so to make it a lot easier. I hope I'm making sense, but like I said, I think it's self-explanatory. If you just watch, I'm gonna do it a couple times so you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. If you have any questions, though, just leave it down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Also turn on your bell notification. I know you guys don't be getting notified when I put my videos out, so please don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you can be notified when I drop a new video. And I will talk to you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, and stay filled with love and peace. Bye guys.
Go now anywhere you wanna go now. Bad man, me I put you on a first class. No. Just say so baby, what you gonna do? Calling all your friends when they come through. So you give me your number one I control. So you really meant for the girls when they come through. Come true. Bad man, say she want, say she really want, she try to really want. Calm down, take it slow. Say the girl, let me come in me yard, let me give me low. If you tripping, let me know what you really want. Is it riding with me or you really dirt? Then my girls, them tell me that you really not. Make up your mind, let me know if you really got. No. Just say Batman, turn up the vibe. Batman, turn up the vibe. Original Batman, turn up the vibe. 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 Original. Batman, mash up the place. Batman, mash up the place. Original Batman, mash up the place. Batman, mash up the place. Just say no. Batman, mash up the place. Batman, mash up the place. Just say Batman, mash up the place. Batman, mash up the place. Original Batman, mash up the place. Batman, mash up the place. Body nice. See I got them here, them are moving right. See the girls, them a got me hypnotized. Them a make a bad man feel alright. Ooh, yeah. Man I tell her when she go low, say you gonna get me when I'm all low. Man I tell her when she go low, bad man I put you in a photo. Count down, she a put me on a rundown. Go down, she a give me on a low now. Go now, anywhere you wanna go now. Bad man, me a put you on a first class. No. Batman, mash up the place. Then a Batman, mash up the place. Just say Batman, mash up the place. Then a Batman, mash up the place. Batman, mash up the place. Then a Batman, mash up the place. So baby, what you gonna do? Calling all your friends when they come through. So you give me your number one I control. So you really meant for the girls when they come through. Come true. Bad man, say she want, say she really want, she try to really want. Calm down, take it slow. Say the girl, let me come in me yard, let me give me low. If you tripping, let me know what you really want. Is you riding with me or you really dirt? Then my girls, them a tell me that you really not. Make up your mind, let me know if you really
Just say
got.
no, 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 no.
Get the beat on the bad man, touch up the speed, then a bad man, touch up the speed.
Just say
Yeah, bad man, touch up the speed, then a bad man, touch up the speed. Get the beat on the bad man, touch up the speed, then a bad man, touch up the speed. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Original bad man, turn up the vibe. 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 Make up your mind, let me know if you
Just
really
say
got.
no, 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 no.
Get the beat on the bad man, touch up the speed, then a bad man, touch up the speed.
Just say
Get the bad man, touch up the speed, then a bad man, touch up the speed. Get the beat on the bad man, touch up the speed, then a bad man, touch up the speed. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Original bad man, turn up the vibe. 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 Bad man, turn up the vibe.